guys, we're back at the Field of Dreams and the nightmare for coppers. The soil here is really harsh on anything cuprous. We're gonna try in the ball field this time. We've been more concentrating on the spectator area to the side and to the back, and we've done fairly well there. Yeah, I was a little bit in the ball field last week and I wasn't seeing a lot of signals, but let's round the bases and cover them all, see what we can find. Well, we got this area and it almost seems like a whole bunch of junk was brought back here and burned in a big pile. There's just tons of iron signals, and I've dug lots of nails out of here, and we got this big old hinge here. It's giving off a pretty hot or a bunch of mixed signals, so thought I'd dig it and see what it was. All right, anyway, let's see if either it's a junk pile they burned, or back when the ball diamond was here they had bonfires and just brought a bunch of scrap wood and threw it on the fire. So we'll go around here a little bit and see what else we can find. Well, here was an interesting signal. It was something I totally didn't expect out here. The playing field has been very lean for signals. There's been a lot of bits of the backstop cage fencing. I think some of it might have gotten into the baler at some point in the past and gotten strewn around. But we got ourselves a nickel quarter, I guess, or as others call it, clad. But this post dates the playing field. But we're right on the cusp. We got 1968, the same year. That's the year they switched over from 50% silver to 100% nickel. And the nice thing about 100% nickel is that it survives well in the ground. So we had a solid 12, 13 in the hole here, and I think we have some this has got to be from the horse days iron ring like this. Yeah, interesting. 12, 13 they rang up. Thought it might be a bottle cap, but nope. All right, we'll see you on the next. I don't know what this strange thing is, but it was ringing up a 14. Appears copper or brass, but it's I don't know, it's got some sort of point on the end and squished on that end. Doesn't look like a bullet shell or anything like that, but yeah, good question. All right, see you on the next. Well, it's deja vu all over again. Looks like we got another one of those things. It looks like it's got a little thing on the end for putting something through a hole. Very curious. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, it looks like we got a spill of these things. This one came out right beside pretty much where the other one was. Very interesting. I'll have to clean these up at home and get an idea what they might be. All right, see you on the next. And yet another one. These ring up a solid 13, 14 on the Equinox. Very strange. I have to figure out what these are. Well, looks like the Field of Dreams is done. I've been all through the playing field and there's just not much out there. I guess people didn't take the stuff with them when they played. Just mostly nails or pieces of farm related stuff. And I think some of the stuff from the old backstop, that wire stuff, got dragged around a bit. I seem to be finding pieces of it. So now we're going to, from the main road there was a trail where the vehicles all came in on. And just at that corner there, or just in front here, is where that key came out. So I'm wondering if somebody dropped that getting out of their vehicle way back when. All right, so we're gonna give it a go. Take this trail all the way up to the road and see what we can find. It shows up pretty well on the 1953 air photos, so let's have at her and see what comes up. We got a really high signal, 39, and this was ringing up a 17 when I went over this. It looks like a 2-ringer. It's a pretty big beast, actually. Looks like it hit something anyway. But yeah, seems to be all sorts of bullets out in the fields. All right, we'll see you on the next. Well, I found this along the old route. Looks like a piece of farm implement. Probably one of those old cultivator tines. Anyway, we'll see you on the next, see what else comes out. Well, it looks like we finally got our first older coin today. It's coming up kind of strange. There's some iron tones around it. There must be something else here. Let's see. Yeah, there's some other iron nearby. But yeah, I don't know what this is. This could be, I don't know. Maybe a wheat penny? I think it's a wheat penny. Doesn't have a whole lot of relief, which is usually like the way they are. Yep, I see Lincoln on that side. And I see, let's give it a little rub and yeah, we got 1928. Let's get a closer look. Right guys, finally, after about 3 hours of hunting, we got ourselves a Wheatie, and it's 1928. Awesome stuff. Alright, let's see what else we can find along this old road to the Ball Diamond. Well, that was a very interesting one. It was down a good 5 inches. Looks to be stainless steel. It's just been sitting there a while. No idea what it's from, but very interesting. Alright, we'll see you on the next. Well, looks like we have maybe a decent signal. We haven't had many like this today. In the high 20s, 30s. There's a bit of iron tones around it, so I'm not quite sure. Although this sounds okay. It's really hard to... Well, let's dig it and see what we got. It's an iffy one, but let's find out. Well, looky what we got here, guys. Oh, that's awesome, man. We got a large cent. That thing sure didn't sound like a large cent, I'll tell you. There was a lot of iron around it, but I guess that's... seems to be iron everywhere. That's awesome. This one is in, compared to the other ones, a lot better shape. This one is not roached at all. Oh, sweet. Let's see. What is that? 19. Oh, we got a 1916. We got a George the 5th. Pretty sweet. Let's see what he looks like on the other side. Let's get a closer look. All right, there we go, guys. Got a few roach marks on it, but overall, George looks not too bad. And the other side is not too bad either. We got 1916. Awesome stuff. We will see you on the next. Oh, not too far from that other one. Looks like we may have another decent target signal. Low 20s. Yeah. Sounds pretty loud too. Maybe we got another large scent. Well, that was just a big piece of yunk. Looks like fence wire or some sort of stuff. All right, see you on the next. I didn't have too much hope for this one, but I see something coppery. I see something green here. Oh, it's a small scent. Looks a little bit more roached. Well, maybe not as bad as the ones by the ball diamond, but I don't know, coming this way they seem to get a little bit worse. And I don't know what this is. I think it might be a wheat penny, because I don't see a lot of relief on it. So let's clean it up a little bit and take a closer look. Well, here's a strange one, not too far from that other one, and we got low mid 30s, pretty solid signal. Even up into the high 30s. Oh, this could be silver. That would be pretty sweet. And I think there's another one over there. It's kind of iffy. It might be. We'll have to check that one out, but we'll dig this one first. This thing sounds really sweet. Wow. Just hope it's not a big piece of iron. All right, let's dig it and find out. Wow, I could have swore this thing was an iron signal, but it's a pretty crusty one. And it was way over in the corner of the hole. Wow, she's I don't know about this one. She's got a lot of crust on it. We're gonna have to really clean this up. And all right, guys, we got a George the 6th, 1944, on the path to the ball diamond. All right, we'll see you on the next. Well, we got a pretty decent signal here. Got low 20s, mid 20s. Bouncing around a bit though. Those really crusty coppers, their signals seem to be all over the place. All right, let's dig this and find out what it is. Nope, just a square nail.